You paying me to take a break, I'm breaking. Break. Okay, I'm taking a break. All right, I'm gonna do this really quick video talking about how you can protect your energy while you're at work. So some of you all might be thinking like, what do you mean protect your energy? But basically, let me talk about why you need to protect your energy as a healthcare worker. So when you work in healthcare, one of the main things that you need to learn how to do is to compartmentalize and also to basically step out of your own personal energy and be there for other people and take care of other people, and just basically put your ish to the side. That's with anything when it comes to work, right? Like, you can't bring your issues, your problems into that job. But what can happen is that since you do kind of push away your own energy and push away your own needs to be of service to others, you can start to get fatigue and burnout from doing that. And also, you can start to pick up other people's energy and take that home with you. And it's definitely a thing. Just imagine how you're in a situation and you're cool, you calm, like, or you might be in a really good mood, and then somebody comes in, somebody's around you, and they just complaining about stuff and talking about this and the third, and they just got this negative aura around you. It can start to bring down your energy, or to the point where you're like, okay, let me get away from them because I don't want them to mess up my vibe. Like, that can definitely help happen in healthcare, because we're seeing a lot of things happen, and people are depressed, people are having emotional issues, financial issues, physical issues, mental issues, and all of that can weigh heavy on you as someone who works in healthcare. Now, I got my background looking crazy because I got my crystal collection back here. I have 1,001 crystals. I've been cleaning up all my stuff, and I just had them all piled up back here. But look at this big mama. But you need to learn to protect your energy, because if you work in the healthcare, more than likely you do have some type of empathic energy where you can have empathy for others, compassion for others. You can put yourself in someone else's shoes, and you don't want to absorb everybody's toxic energy or negative energy. And I'm not just talking about the patients, I'm talking about the people that work there too, because it's some miserable folks that work in healthcare. I don't care what nobody say, it's some miserable folks. And in general, sometimes just going to a job in general can feel very like draining, because you're exchanging your body, your energy, your life force. Like, you got to think, our body, our time, our energy, that's our life. We're exchanging our life for monetary gains. So that in and of itself can drain you, can take something from you, because you're giving them your time. You are taking something from you. Now, you gaining something, but you are giving a part of yourself away. So that's why I say it's important for you to protect your energy. And I didn't even realize how important it was until one day I went into this. I was an agency nurse. I went into this facility, y'all, and I felt like I was good. But it's like, as soon as I got in there, I started to feel so drained, so tired, to the point where I was just like, what's the point of living? And I was like, this, where is this coming from? And then I went into a patient's room, and she had like crystals around, and she had bottles of water with like words all on them, and she was charging her water in the window. And I just started talking. I was like, oh, it sounds like your amethyst. So we were just talking, and she was talking to me about different stuff. And I could tell that she was into, spiritual stuff. And I was just like, maybe I was, and then it made me just think, like, maybe I was picking up on the energy of this place and I didn't even realize it. And that's when I started being like, okay, I need to start protecting my energy more when I go into these jobs. Especially during that time, I felt like I was a lot more open to spiritual things, or just more open to whatever God wanted to put in front of me, or put on me. I was really, really open to it. And whenever you open yourself up to that, you have to protect yourself, because anything can come through, child. Anything can come through. So you need to learn to protect your energy. So I would say some things that you can do is, first and foremost, realize that a job is a job. It is not you. It's not your whole personality. Like, yes, you might be a nurse. Yes, you might be a tech. Yes, you might be a doctor, whatever. But that's not just you. Like, you're more than that. You have more to you than just that. Let me close some of this because I'm getting distracted. But you have more to you than just that. And realizing that, it helps you to be like, okay, I have a life outside of this place. my happiness, my entertainment, all of that does not come solely from this job. I think when people put a lot of energy into their job to the point where it's like a social hour type of thing, then it's like that place can make or break you. And it should not be the case. Like, your job is just something you do. And everything outside of that is your life. You know, now your job is a part of your life, but realizing that that job is just a job. Now, it might be a career, whatever, but to me, I had to start to realize it's a job, and I cannot save this place. If the place is not running well, if things are not done well, it's not my fault. You know, I can come in, and here's my motto: I do my best and I leave the rest. Because that's what you have to adopt. At least for me, I had to adopt that mindset so that I wouldn't feel so upset when things didn't go a certain way that I thought they were going to go at the job, or I didn't feel so sad by certain things that happened at the job. I had to think, okay, I'm in here, I'm doing the best I can while I'm here, and I'm leaving. And my husband even said that. I was like, I just be feeling so bad. These patients got to go through this, I got to go through that. And he was like, just know that, you know, just think in your head that at least they got a good nurse for those 8 hours you at work. When I was working in nursing homes, I was working for 8 hours. He was like, just know that they got a good nurse for them 8 hours, and you just do everything you can for them. And I was like, you know what, that's a really, he's so insightful. He's like, that's a good, I'm like, that's a good way of looking at it. Like, do what you can do. And some stuff you just cannot handle. You cannot control what goes on at that facility with or without you, right? So that's another thing. Something else to keep in mind is lower your expectations. I would go to work and be like, I'm gonna work on this floor, and then when they move me somewhere else, and then it just like I'm just so up in arms, like, oh, I gotta get moved over here. Once I start seeing that I could be moved anywhere, they could take me anywhere, I'm just an employee and they're using me, they're putting me where they need me to go, it helped me to just be like, wherever I end up is where I end up. I just had this attitude of, well, okay, sure, whatever I gotta do, I gotta do. I'm here. Y'all got me for the next 8 hours. Y'all got me for the next 12 hours. Like, I didn't even see it as a, oh, why I gotta do this? Oh, why I gotta do that? I'm getting paid. I'm here for the time I'm here. And to me, again, that helps me to detach even more from the job, and I just see it as a job. I don't allow myself to get so up in arms about what's happening at this job, because this job is not my life. And I think that's part of your protecting your energy, is learning that what you're doing, and just learning that you don't have control over certain stuff. And like I said, lower your expectations. You don't have control about what happened at that job. All you have control over is how you react to certain things and how you show up to that place. So focus on what you can control. Control what you can control. And everything else, be like, shoot, I'm here, I'm getting paid. Now, when they start messing up them checks, now that's when I'm moving furniture, child. It's gonna be a problem. That's when we have a problem. That's when I get emotional. When it comes to them checks, I get emotional. I ain't even gonna hold you. I get very emotional when it comes to that. But the job itself, just go with the flow. Learn to go with the flow, because the more that you allow yourself to get so stressed and all of that, then that's taken away from you, right? That's taking energy, even more energy from you. They don't pay you to be stressed out. They're not paying you enough to release cortisol in your body, so you sitting over here holding on to fat and you can't go to sleep when you get home. Like, they don't pay you for that. So you need increasing your blood pressure. You don't need that, okay? Messing up your immune system. They are not paying you to be stressed out. They're not. So if there's certain things that stress you out about that job, try to eliminate, like, try to just not be like, okay, whatever. I got another patient, it's cool. I got 6 patients, everybody else got 4, okay, whatever. Like, whatever. Like, I just learned to not make a big fuss about anything for real at the job, because I'm getting paid. Like, it'll be okay. I can get through these hours. I can get through this shift. I'll make it work. And then if it's to the point where you're complaining so much about your job, you need to leave. Like, if you really if you don't like it that much, like, as soon as you come up there, like, you're got anxiety, you can't eat, like, you just so tired, you so sick every time you come around this place, you look at your scrubs, you just want to cry, like, okay, let's change some things up, because at this point it's not worth it. It's not worth it. So learn to pick and choose your battles, and also just do not allow the job to make you so upset about certain things, because like I said, it's not worth it. They're not paying you to be stressed out. And just learn to go with the flow. some more like practical things, like actual things you can do also is to take crystals to work. So for me, I typically will just kind of see which crystal I'm gravitating towards. So let me grab, this is so heavy. Let me grab this little guy, and it's full of crystals. These are my green, blue, and purple crystals. And I'll just grab one, like, boom. Here's one. This is a, yeah, I have not touched my crystals in like over a year. Like, I really have not been using a bunch of crystals. I've been starting to use them slowly but surely. I used to sell crystals too. I still have a bunch of crystals, but I just don't sell them. Not right now. But this is, what is this? Aventurine. Not aventurine. This is, oh my gosh, am I forgetting my crystals? This is, not aventurine. Ah, Amazonite. This is Amazonite. It's really good for the throat chakra. It's good if you have like public speaking or you have to speak to people. It's good if you have affirmations that you want to say. You can use this to say certain affirmations to get you through the day, right? And also listen to affirmations before you go to work. Anything like, I am a great nurse. I will have a great shift today. I'm a team player. I handle stress as it comes. I allow myself to do my very best. I'm open to criticism. I'm growing more and more as a nurse every day. My skills as a nurse are improving every day. Like things like that. Say affirmations to yourself before you go to work. You can listen to affirmations. I have quite a few here on my channel. I need to do that video. I got a whole other list of affirmations that I should be posting. I need to do that. But you can do that like before you go to nursing school. If you're in nursing school, say affirmations, hold crystals like this, and they help to intensify your affirmations and your positive energy, especially things that you speak out loud. Something like amethyst. Now this is a big amethyst. I wouldn't take this to work, but I like to have stuff that I can just keep in my pocket. Do I have a small amethyst? Okay, here's a smaller amethyst tumble. You can just carry it. This helps to open up that third eye chakra. Helps you to be more calm. Oh, my husband's talking to my kids, telling them to go to sleep. Helps you be more calm, relaxed, go with the flow type of thing. It's like a lavender type of vibe, you know, just a calming energy, and helps you also to be more in tune with what's going on in your surroundings. Like helps you to be more aware of what's happening. And that's why I like to have those tumbles like this. I just keep them in my pocket, and throughout the day I'll just end up, when I reach in my pocket, I'll just have it, I'll hold it, I'll rub it. Like it like helps me to relax and calm down. Something like blue agate is very calming. Blue lace agate is very calming, relaxing, good for the throat chakra. Now, crystals that are just going to help you be more protected. This is not a tumble. Do I have a tumble yet? This is a tumble. I have a video too about crystals you can carry to work, so go check that out. It's kind of long. It's like an hour long though. But this one is black tourmaline. And this is really, really good for protection. If you feel like there's, you know, just negative energy, or you want something to help you absorb some negative energy and just kind of be a protective light around you, carry some black aventurine, okay? I mean black aventurine, black tourmaline with you, rubbing it throughout the day, help you to get that good energy. Something like carnelian is good to just fire you up. If you're feeling kind of sluggish, like, okay, I do not want to be here, this is some red carnelian. Really, really good for helping you to feel more energetic, more, just more energy to get you through the day. Physical energy to get you through the day. So there's different, like using crystals can definitely help you. I just like them because they just help me to calm down. Like just holding it. I am a person who constantly likes to do stuff with my hands. Like I just like to do stuff with my hands. I need to start crocheting because I will be trying to sit down with my kids and watch TV, and I just be like, I just want to do something with my hand. I need something to do with my hands. So just holding it, rubbing it while I'm charting, I'll do that. And it just helps to calm me down. So using crystals, also wearing hair wraps, putting your hair in a hair wrap or a scarf definitely protects your energy because it's protecting your crown chakra. Your crown chakra is the chakra right closest to your, it's the last chakra that's connected to the human body. I got a whole other video, whole other channel about chakras, but anyhow, it's protecting, like, this part of your head is the crown, is so divine. This is how we allow divine energy to come into our body, is through the crown chakras. Chakras are just energy centers within your body, and based on whether or not that energy center or that space is imbalanced, you will have certain physical or mental issues. So for instance, the throat chakra, a lot of people be having issues with their throat chakra. It'll end up being hypo or hyperthyroidism. You'll see it where people have like some type of goiter or some type of tumor on their thyroid. People will have issues just with being able to speak. You're going to see it come through if that throat chakra is not balanced. And things like blue, any type of blue crystals is going to help with that throat chakra, helping to heal it. And I believe that these energy centers, just, they're a way of showing us when we're out of balance, And each chakra correlates to something. So the crown chakra is anything to do with divine energy, the way that we are connected to the divine, to God, to the universe, whatever you want to associate with other, right? The all-knowing, the all-being type of energy. The thing that connects us all together, the crown chakra. So if you're covering your hair, it's like protecting you from other people's energy, other people's like insights. You're covering up that part of you and allowing yourself to hold on to your own energy. And I believe that this correlates into a lot of like actual religions, like people that cover up their hair is like in Islam and things like that. They might not directly say I'm protecting my crown chakra, but your hair, your head, all of that is very important. Like it goes deep, y'all. But covering your hair, wearing hair wraps, wearing scarves. And yes, I have worn hair wraps and scarves to work. Even some people wear those surgical caps to work. Doing stuff like that helps to protect your energy from other people, especially if you have like really pretty hair, like really big, pretty hair or long hair or whatever. Cover up your hair, because the evil eye is out there, child. People be trying to put evil energy on you. So cover up your hair. Cover that up. What else? Also, it's just more sanitary to cover up your hair too when you go to work, because we are exposed to a lot of stuff. So if you can keep your hair covered, it's even more like practical, right? It's more not more spiritual, it's more practical and sanitary to cover your hair up. Some other things to protect your energy is eat and drink. Do not allow yourself to go through your shift without eating and drinking. When I first start my shift, I make sure my whole water bottle is full of water and I'm chugging it. If I can't sit down for a second, I take it and I still chug it and I go on about my business. You need to be keeping yourself hydrated. You need to be able to eat while you're at work. You can have small little things you can eat. I do not eat at anybody's nursing station. I'm taking my break in the break room. I am not eating at that damn nursing station. Now, I might have me a little protein bar I eat on real quick at the nursing station, but a full meal, I'm not doing that, because you paying me to take a break. I'm breaking. Break. Okay, I'm taking a break. So, but you need to make sure you're eating and drinking, emptying your bladder. Like, these are basic functional things, but for some reason, people feel like because you're in healthcare, you shouldn't be able to take a break. You shouldn't be able to leave off the unit. You shouldn't be able to go get hydrated or go to the bathroom. Like, I don't get that. I don't understand it. But hey, if you one of them people that feel like you got to be a martyr for the job, then this video probably ain't for you. Because I feel like, no, you are the most important asset. You are the most important resource. This is why they need you. This is why we have not been replaced by AI. This is why they're going to keep needing nurses and CNAs and all CMCs and everybody else, because they cannot replace us. AI cannot replace us. Nobody, it ain't going to work. It just ain't going to work. So protect your energy, y'all. Hydrate yourself. If you can't do anything, stay hydrated while you're at work. You need to be drinking fluids. I work a 12-hour shift. I usually get in about 1 to 2 liters of water. I make sure I'm drinking my water while I'm at work. Stay hydrated. Also, something else, we can wear masks now, right? It's a normal thing. I wear my mask because half the time you don't know if these patients, what they got. Sometimes they don't do a respiratory panel on these patients. They coughing all in your face. They are doing all type of stuff. Some people homeless and stuff like that. Wear your mask, especially if you work in the ER. Wear that mask. You need to keep that mask on. You need to keep the mask on. I know we like to use a sanitizer a lot of times at work. Wash your hands. Just take the time to wash your hands. Okay, keep them hands clean. Just wash them. You know, every other patient or whatever, wash them hands. Okay, take them gloves off and wash them hands. And this is just basic stuff, but sometimes you just be in it, you know, you just be taking so much, doing so much. But the biggest thing is to realize a job is a job. You cannot save that job, and you don't have to sacrifice your entire being for that job. You just don't have to, because at the end of the day, you got to put your mask on first before you can save anybody, right? That's what they always say. You have to do that first. So focus on taking care of yourself. Fill your cup so you can be there for your patients, so you can be there for the rest of the team, right? So you can show up for them and show up for your patients, and you can show up the best you can. But it starts with you taking care of you. And you need to do this before, after, and during work. Make sure you're eating right, you're staying active, you're staying hydrated, you're journaling, you praying, you doing your affirmations, working with your crystals, going for walks, working on your relationships in your life. Take care of yourself. The best, man, that's the best way to protect your energy, is to love on yourself and take care of yourself. Do those things that you enjoy doing. Do those things that make you feel more whole and more alive. Do that so that you can show up better for others. And yes, and you need to protect your energy, because if you don't, these jobs are vampires. People will suck you dry. Okay, and still be like, you got a little bit more you can give. Like, they will. So you have to learn to do it for yourself, especially if you new to this and you feel like you gotta just be so, you know, I gotta be the best nurse, I gotta be the best tech, I gotta be all that. You don't. You can do your best, but also you have to take care of yourself. So I hope this video was helpful. I'm trying to think, is there anything else I can add to it? I know it's a little woo-woo, but I'm a woo-woo person. I'm a cancer crab. So being a little woo-woo is my thing. And if you're into it, go check out my other channel, Stay Forever True. I talk about lifestyle things like crystals and the way I eat and things like that. I'm going to be posting so much more content over there, because I got a bunch of content that I need to post, child. I got a bunch of content, so I'm going to add that to it. But I love you all. Thank you so much, Elysium. Thank you so much for watching this channel. I really appreciate everybody who tunes in, and I know I want the best for all of us. Healthcare has definitely made my life so much better, has definitely improved how I see myself, and just I learned so much about myself working in healthcare. And I really do love interacting with people when I go to work, and my patients, and talking to them and hearing what they have to say and listen to their stories, and just I really do appreciate that. But I have had to learn, as being a nurse for over 10 years, well, it'll be 10 years in April. I've had to learn that you have to separate yourself from the job. Otherwise, it just can take you over. The emotions can take you over. The overwhelm, the stress. There's always going to be work at that job. Nursing is 24 hours, and you can only do the best you can do in the time that you're there. So always keep that in mind. You can only do what you can do. So don't let nobody make you feel bad because you didn't do enough or this and the third. Don't. I should have had it like this the whole video. Why y'all didn't tell me? But don't let people make you feel bad about, you know, certain things. You know when you can do better, so do better the next time. Also, something else to protect your energy is when you leave, before you go to work, pray. You need to be praying and affirming. And when I pray or affirm, I'm just literally affirming, like, okay, thank you, God, for getting me through this shift. Thank you for keeping all my patients safe. Thank you for looking over all of my co-workers, looking over the entire hospital. Thank you for giving us the strength and the energy, the knowledge and the compassion to take care of our patients. Please allow us to continue to do what we're doing and be able to get home safely. Thank you. And even when I get off, especially if it's really stressful when I'm getting off or something weighing hard on my heart, I just thank God that I was able to get through it. I'm grateful for being able to go home to my family. I'm grateful to be able to make a living for my family. I'm grateful to have a vehicle to get me home. I'm grateful that I made it home safely, because, you know, working 12-hour shifts overnight, sometimes you be like, okay, I'm gonna make it there. I'm gonna get home. I'm so glad I live close to my house. I live close to my job. But yeah, this job can take a lot from you. Don't allow them to. You need to always refill your cup, especially if you're having issues at home. Like, I get it. When you be having issues at home and you got to go into work and you got to separate everything and still show up and be somebody's caregiver, it's a lot. It's a lot. But if you can't do nothing, child, drink you some water and mind your business. But yeah, drink some water and try to eat something. Okay? I love you all. Bye. Okay. I just thought of something else, y'all. Don't take stuff personal. When it comes to the patients, how they act towards you, their energy towards you, your co-workers, anything, do not take that stuff personal. Again, that's something that's allowing somebody else to have your power. When you take things personal and you make things about you, again, it takes away your power, because now you're allowing that person to dictate how you feel about yourself. Don't do that. I don't take none of it personal. It be times where I do be like, dang, I could have did better, or why did they do this? But I've learned to just, that's their problem. They got a problem, that's their problem. Now, of course, there are times when you know there's certain things that you do need to work on. There's certain things that you might need to take care of. For instance, if you keep sticking somebody with the IV and you ain't getting it, and they be like, can I just get somebody else to do it? I mean, you probably should get somebody else to do it. You know, okay, how can I better this skill? How can I work on this? That's cool, you know. But certain things, you cannot take it personal, because people, when they're sick, they will put anything off on you. They will make it all about you being the problem, when reality is because they've been living with 300 blood sugar for the past 10 years, and that's how they lost their foot. It ain't your problem, it's their problem. So don't take things personal. People got issues at the job, they got a nasty attitude towards you, all of this. Don't take it personal. That's their problem. It's not your problem, it's their problem. Don't make other people's problems your problem. That's a life lesson. Because again, you're giving that person power over you and what you got going on. You need to protect yourself. You need to protect yourself. Protect your energy. Like I said, you are the prize. You the source. You are the resource. People are the commodities in this world. We need people, okay? Especially in healthcare, you need people to take care of people. So you are the prize. That's why you have to work on you, protecting you, building you up, nourishing you. It's all about you, baby. It's all about me, okay? It's forget about you. What you gonna do? But for real, it's all about you, baby. So focus on you, take care of yourself, show up, do the very best you can, and keep it pushing. Okay.